everyone, this is Dead or Dead On. Welcome to this month's monthly myth. This month is the Preta, and next month is going to be the Kraken for May. So yeah, thanks for watching this one. We had 10 submissions. And hopefully you are able to check out everybody's work and show some support by checking out all of their links on the site. And thank you so much for being a part of these by watching. And if you ever want to take part yourself, you can jump in through the site or just jump on Twitch and we can give you the how-tos, all of that. Alright, yeah, hope you like this one. Hey guys, how's it going? Gonna start at the top. Hi BJ. Thank you for resubbing, BJ. And hi Jesus. Hi Monk. Okay, I don't think that you're unmuted yet.
Hola.
Yeah, okay. You're unmuted now. Alright, so yeah, so I guess we should get all this reveal started, right? Hi Josh. So yeah, we should do all the shoutouts, and get them out of the way. So, Monk, if you want to introduce yourself, like, people don't know you.
I am the just monk. I am just a monk trying to be a just man, and that's how I live my life. I've been doing the arts for as long as I can remember, since like the age of 3, and I came here on Twitch around 2016, and that was crazy. The art community was nothing like it is now, and here I am doing a co-host with Dead, one of the individuals that I see as having changed the art community very much so.
Well, thanks thanks for saying that. I don't know how much of a pull I had, but I appreciate that. And yeah, go and check out Monk. In his Twitch, he does comics and he also plays games. And he does some really cool, like, painterly type styles. He does the gray tones and then puts color, which is really awesome to watch. Silhouette type first. Let me see, what is going on? Is the bot freaking out? How many bots do I have open? I apparently emergency clicked it and opened 4 bots. Okay.
Little bro, I have hugged you so much.
That was that was a lot of hugs. But yeah, so hi little bro. So I guess we can get started? Should we get started?
Heck yeah.
Yeah?
Did you want to introduce the monthly myth, or is that not part of it?
Sometimes I say that, sometimes I don't. I don't know. Do you want to explain the monthly myth? Do you know it really well? Because I'm confused about it, because mattering on which religion you follow, it's different. Hinduism versus, like, Buddhism.
So what we are going over today is we are going to be talking and looking at people's different depictions of what is called the Preta. The term Preta is Sanskrit, and different cultures have gone over it. Burmese, Chinese, Japanese, Korea, the Mongolians, Tibet, and the Vietnamese, several cultures out there. And what the Preta is it is a spirit that is basically a hungry ghost. All right, and looking here at what the wiki says, Pretas are believed to have been false, corrupted, compulsive, deceitful, jealous, or greedy people in a previous life. As a result of their karma, they are afflicted with an insatiable hunger for a particular substance or object. Traditionally, this is something repugnant or humiliating, such as cadavers or the feces. Ew! They eat the poo.
Yeah, so they eat poo. So yeah, this is a... They have extended bellies and they usually have really small mouths, is what they were saying. So I'm excited to see everybody's. We had 11 entries. So yeah, so I guess we should get started. Let me pull this other page open just to make sure that I've got it going on both screens here. The first one is Evolucia's. So let's jump in. Okay, so Evolucia says, Preta, the struggle is real. Again, the myth got me working hard to get the final result. Went for dark art this time. I must say, I love that you were jumping on all of these humanoids, and you say that you have so much struggle with humanoids, and you're still pushing through it. It's freaking amazing, Evolucia, and I see, like, look at this face. I love the way you did this face, like the cheekbone and everything, how they're distended, and just, I really love the character, overall. I also like how you chained the character down, and it definitely feels like it's telling a story. So, yeah, I definitely love this. Monk, do you want to say something?
So, I like the thing that stands out most for me is I know that she makes these on her phone most of the time.
What?
And
Wait,
I'd
what?
like to ask her if she made this one on her phone. Because that's just so hard. That's so difficult. But I definitely miss seeing her around. And I'm glad that she had the time to submit something. I like that this creature is chained up, and just the fact that it's suffering is very, very, very clear. And I don't know. I just like I like that she was able to submit, because I haven't seen her around, and I wish her the best.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a little heart.
Yeah, I love Evolucia's work, and Evolucia is an amazing person. And yeah, I was really excited to see that she did make it. And like I said, she says she doesn't like humanoids, but she's still pushing through and doing the humanoids, which, like, I love so much that that she's doing that, and just her work overall here, like the lips, and just the more I look at it, the more details I'm seeing, and the storytelling. I even like the texture that she put on the background to make it more sharp. Yeah, so I mean, like, I mean, this is beautiful work, Evolucia, and I am excited every time I see you do a humanoid, because I swear you are getting better and more comfortable. Tell me if I'm wrong, maybe. But alright.
The chains are very detailed too.
Yeah. So let's see what chat has to say about Evolucia's stuff. Thank you so much for sharing Evolucia's link tree, Jesus. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, go and check out Evolucia and all of those links. Follow her on all of her social medias and on Twitch as well. I think she's taking a streaming hiatus, but hopefully she will be back and you guys follow her, and yeah, you'll be ready. Let's see. Puggy says, I love the feeling put into this. The colors are cool as hell. Heck yeah. Jesus says, great pose, color usage, and shading makes me sad, and I feel that that'll be a common thing during the reveals. Great job. Pastel says, I love the shading on this piece. It looks amazing. And let's see. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any. Yay.
And hello, welcome in, Magnetic Snake. Forgotten Magnetic Snake.
Go back over here. Yeah, welcome in Duluth, Luna, Punky, Magnetic Snake. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Guys, go and check out Punky Dumpling. Punky is an art streamer. Duluth does flight simulators and just chatting. And I swear, Magnetic Snake, that you stream, but I think you keep telling me no. I don't know why I'm trying to force you to stream. And did I say hi to little bro? Hi, little bro. Alright. We ready to jump into the next one? Did we miss anybody? Oh, hi, Toby Lord. Welcome in. Toby, do you stream?
Yes, Toby streams.
Okay, that's what I thought. Guys, also go and check out Toby Lord. They're an art streamer. I did not get back to streaming. Okay, well let me know. I think that's why I keep asking every once in a while. Alright, so let's head back to the next one. So this next one is Autumn's. I'm gonna put a little bit of this disclaimer on Autumn's. There is murder and suicide implied in the comic. I know TOS says no glorifying suicide. I was gonna read it on stream. Hopefully we don't get in trouble for it. Because it's not glorifying it, but there is in it. That suicide is in it. So yeah, let's start off by looking at the cover here. Okay, so this is the tale of the ghost, the hungry ghost. A newlywed bride finds out her husband is not being faithful and goes after him, based off the myth of the Preta. So if I click on this link right here, it'll take us to the comic. I'm gonna try to pull it back up because I'm scrolling down. So this is on Webtoons, guys. Autumn made a full comic for this. So okay, so Autumn, this is for Dead on Studios monthly myth challenge on Twitch. Go follow her. Why? Why? For all the things, more info. The myth is a hungry ghost for Preta. Enjoy. Okay, so first off, I really love this scene right here. This is beautiful. You can definitely get the feeling of like rain, and you know, this is a town. Beautiful perspective. And then you have her looking at a photo. That's her and her husband, obviously. She's grabbing a knife. Oh no, 10 minutes later. Again, this is a really beautiful perspective. We see her looking through a window. And yeah. We've got gurgling and crashing. And then she runs away. After days later, a few days later. Oh, weird. I didn't catch that the first time. So she's looking at the picture again. In the back of the house. So alone, what have I done? Splash. In between, rustle, rustle. And then she's turned into a hungry ghost. You will be damned for eternal suffering forever. So yeah, so now she's the Preta. The hunger I feel is unreal, but from what I know about this curse, I'll never be full again. The end. So I definitely thought that this was a lot of work. This was a lot of work, and that's really awesome that she went to all that trouble to make a full comic with a story. Beautiful, like, beautiful panels. I like that you brought in some of your writing with it because you are a writer. So I mean, I love that you did that. Definitely a dark topic, being the murder and that. But yeah, Monk, did you have anything to add?
That is definitely a lot of work. I enjoyed the story overall, and I've always been a fan of grayscale. So a lot of the story was in grayscale, and the idea of it being in grayscale it makes it seem a little sadder and a little more bleak. So I think that helped with the tone overall. But good job on leveling up, Autumn. I appreciate all of the hard work that you had put in.
Yeah, and I've said this before, like when people jump into comics, like it forces you to draw things you normally wouldn't, and perspectives you wouldn't, and positions you wouldn't, so you will see a lot of growth. So I hope that you continue doing comics, because I mean, I really love that you say you were writing, you had a novel. I love that you're able to bring in both, so I'm really excited and hope that you make more comics. Let's see what other people have to say. Punky says this is definitely it's definitely a dark but well put together comic. I think she did a great job of not actually showing anything while giving the emotional effect of her pain. Fantastic work. Yeah, and that's exactly why I went ahead and read it on stream and showed it, is because there wasn't any thing that was really too gory. It was all the emotional side. And I don't think it glorified anything. It just was telling a story. So that's definitely why I continued to show it. Jelly says definitely an emotional trip. Well done, Autumn. Nice short story. And guys, I linked the Webtoons comic if you want to give Autumn a subscription and follow her if she does more comics. And rate her comic as well. Jesus is so happy seeing Autumn stretch her creativity and tackle another medium. The story is great and dark, as expected. Great job, Autumn. Yeah, this was a lot. I was really impressed that Autumn jumped into making a whole comic. So, like I said, I hope she does more more comics. But anything, I think that's all the comics. I'm back over here.
The Hungry Ghost.
And guys, go and follow Autumn's Linktree. She's got all of her social medias and her store, her shop, and everything attached there. Okay, so the next one is Me Mouses. Do we have any other people come in? So make sure I didn't miss anyone.
Jelly came in.
Oh, hi Jelly. Welcome in.
What's up?
Alright. So let's jump into this next one. So do you want to read this one, or do you want to take turns, Monk?
This next one is by Me Mouse. The title is Skin and Bones. I wanted to emphasize the horror by making my Preta literally skin and bones. This piece was done in Clip Studio Paint. They also linked a Instagram link in there. If I think Zeus is on the site, here, I can do it too. But what I like about this, and great job, Me Mouse, there's like a transparency going on for the skin that's above the rib cage, as well as you can see into its arms a little bit, and that's so creepy. That is definitely so creepy. The fact that there's no muscle, it's just the skin and bones. So I get it, and it came out really well. And the way that the face came out is a good choice for it to have been a brighter value and a higher saturation than everything else, because it makes it really stand out, and it really draws attention to that before I move my eyes elsewhere. Really good job. I love it.
Yeah, and I really like how you chose your colors. Like, you've got the bones that are lighter. The way you blended, like, the darker tone of brown, like, over the top of things. Like, you did it in a way that it almost looks like their teeth. Or like the character's vibrating in some way. So it adds to that eeriness. Like, the way you blended around the eyes and the mouth. And how the nose is undefined. I love that you didn't define the nose. It gives that like humanoid feeling that gives you that creepy feeling of like, is this human, is this monster in between, which I think is really beautiful. You pulled that off really well. I also like how you have like an edge of maybe the eye socket coming, or the cheekbone coming out, and then at the top of the head there's actually a little bit of, it looks like the skull. I know that you can't see it on the stream. But yeah, I love that you can see the bones through it. I also like how you brought in that purple in the background to kind of bring you straight center with your eyes. So there's just a lot of beauty in this piece. I am a big fan of bones, so obviously big fan of this one. So Memouse, you did an amazing job. I really like it. I love that transparent feeling. It definitely feels ghostly. The way that you did everything.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. You're fine.
With what you were saying about the blending, it looks like the skin is stretched over everything. Mm-hmm. Like the way that the skin over the face is stretched, it reminds me of like when robbers have a pantyhose stretched over their face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That definitely adds to the creepiness of it.
Yeah, and that's my favorite part about it, is the way you chose to rough blend everything. Let's see what do you want to reach out this time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Welcome in, Me Mouse. I'm glad that you made it.
Yay!
Just in time to have us love on you. Let's see. Starting here, Punky says, "I love how different this is from their normal work, Maria. The colors, the loose line work that gives it a chaotic motion is so damn cool. Also, the background gives a good creepy smoke vibe. Kudos, I am so happy to be seeing your art again." We're all happy, Mimos, Maria. Zeus says, "This gives me the creeps as well as makes me feel sorrow for this piece. Great anatomy on the skeletal structure, and I think this would work very well as an album cover." That's true, especially with the way it's squared off like that. The background is subtle and beautiful. Bravo, Me Mouse. Just in time. Pastel says, "So dark and beautiful. The softness effects really remind me of a jump scare in a video game."
Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful piece. And the more I look at it, I was really excited to see your submission, Me Mouse. I'm always excited to see your submissions, but I always feel like they're sneak attacked. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Me Mouse! Me Mouse put in a submission!
Huzzah!
Yeah, I love seeing your work. I love that you're getting back into arting and that you chose to do the monthly myths to do that. And we love you, Me Mouse. Love seeing your work. The mouth is burned really bad. Oh, your mouth is burnt really bad. I'm sorry, Luna. Okay, so let's come back over here. Let's see.
Jelly mentions, reminds me of the X-ray image. Very creepy and shows torment very well. I agree.
Thank you for the host, Spunky. And thank you for the host as well, Blue. Hi, Blue. Oh, it didn't. The auto-host didn't work. No worries. Okay, so let's guys, go and check out Blue. Blue is a game streamer. You see, really love them bones, says Tobin Lord. Yes. Love it. Okay, so let's see who's next. Oh, it's mine.
Huzzah.
Alright, so I'm gonna jump into this. I'll read it. Okay, so Preta. I wanted to create a traditional mixed media piece. I created this with ballpoint pen, Copic markers, acrylic paint, and pigment liners. I love working in ballpoint pen as it makes you live with your mistakes, and I love that it forces you to keep every line. One of the fun things about like doing a ballpoint piece for something that's about karma is kind of funny. Kind of like forcing you to stick with your mistakes. I don't know. That's what I chose to do. Blue, thank you so much for your sub. Thank you for the sub. I'm not gonna say anything about my piece because it's mine, but
I love this piece. It's crazy because for some reason I forgot that this was your Preta. It feels like a century ago that I saw you making this. First, I like that the hair are those tentacles?
no, not really.
Because the white circles make it look like.
I wanted them to be eyeballs, actually.
Okay.
They're eyeballs.
Okay, they're eyeballs. Okay. Because to me, it gave me like this tentacle vibe on it.
Totally.
But basically, for me, if you turned Mick Jagger into a hungry ghost, like this is what you would get. It's terrifying, very well executed. I love all of the details, and this is traditional. Your traditional work is so good. The way that the blood splatter came out, I love the way that came out as well. And a nice little call out to the Japanese culture with the rice cake there. It's just so much detail. And then I see some cross hatching there as well for some of the shading. Is he on a Nimbus?
No, he's not on a Nimbus.
So much detail. It came out so well. I'm gonna read the chat now.
Okay.
I love how it came out.
Oh, thanks, Monk.
Little bro, let's see here. I love the idea of the medium reflecting the permanence of the choices you make, definitely. Pastel says, "Oh, this looks dope. I love that you added some color." Good eye. Punky says, "Oh my god, this is badass. Dead, I love the splatter on here, and the colors are so vibrant. The outward hand is my favorite part. There's just something about the way it's posed that makes me happy. Such good work." Painted black, Jesus. And then Me Mouse, "I love the surrealism and the different textures." Jesus again, "I love your courage, Dead. You tackle things head on and always provide something that fits your style and is always unique in style. I love the foggy bottom and flowing hair. The blood was a nice touch too." Jelly, "It is very haunting. The sum and splatter adds the smoke and splatter adds almost a spinning swirl effect. Beautiful piece. Can't today, Jelly."
Thanks, guys.
He said that. I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah. Definitely, I agree with all of you. And with Jesus got this in my head now. All I can see for everybody's artwork is how well it would apply as album art now. Because this would actually be really sick album art.
Mick Jagger, huh? Oh no! We lost Monk. And now there's double of me. I'm trying to get him back.
I turned.
Okay, I gotta turn your camera back on. We lost him! Dead has multiplied. You don't need me to turn my camera back on, do you?
No.
So we'll come back over here. Thanks guys for all of the kind words. I appreciate that. I never know what to do on mine. I cannot take compliments very well, I tell you.
Enjoy the lurk, Blue. Thank you for being here.
The next one is Little Bros. You ready for the Little Bros?
Little Bros. Oh my god, I can't wait.
Do you want to start this one or should I?
This one's so good. You can read it. I read the last one.
Okay. Well, I read the last one. It was mine.
Sorry, I'm senile.
Okay, so this one is Preta. The idea behind this is that the family of the Preta, the ghostly figure, in the back, are performing the required rituals to redeem the soul of the Preta so that they don't suffer for eternity. But the Preta is too concerned about getting whatever it is that they are craving to even notice or care about what is going on around them. Oh no! The symbol on the ground below the Preta and on the ritual's staff is a karma symbol. You know, I love that you pointed out the karma symbol because I actually didn't see it until you mentioned it, and then I was like, oh my gosh, there it is! It's right underneath its feet, and the ghost is walking off of it. I love what you did with the stretched out, elongated shadow. Oh my gosh, the detail. I love that you did that. It definitely adds like an element of light, and then you actually have the light coming back from the back. You've got the highlights on the back of the head. The face is in shadow. You have like the light again on the stomach. So the lighting here is just gorgeous. The effects that you have here, gorgeous. I love the way that you have the hair kind of like flowing off the back of the head. I also really like how you did like the hips and everything, even though they look very alien, like it works so well. I love this. I also like how you blended back the feet to show like that it is in smoke. But you have like this foot that's extended beyond the smoke that is fully intact that you didn't blend back. This is just a gorgeous piece. I love the face and the expression. Hearing the story that like he isn't noticing what's going on and kind of like walking away from the ritual. And then you have, which I didn't see this until reading your description, there are people in the back standing behind the Preta that are in silhouette that seem to be offering food with steam coming off of it. Just beautiful attention to detail. You got bones, you've got like this clay vase or vase by the feet. So just a beautiful piece. Like there's not a whole lot of detail in it, but I love that the storytelling is there with the detail that you have there. It didn't need a bunch of detail. It feels like a desert scene, and it's gorgeous. I even love the colors that you chose. Alright, Monk, I'll let you take over. I don't know.
Like, I think there's a lot of detail.
I mean in the background. That's what I meant.
Okay. Yeah, but compositionally, that shows how well you understand making a full composition, right? Yeah, there's so much detail on the centerpiece right here, on this main character, and the further you get away from that, the less detail there is, and it just creates this extreme hyper focus on the subject matter. And then I just really like just how subtle everything is, and the depth and the amount of thought that you put in to just making everything happen here. I like that you did your homework too, in order to make this piece more important. So definitely just such an amazing job. And the glow, the glow of that fog, that steam coming up off of the symbol, very, very well done with that. It's a really nice combination of this painterly style, and then you have line work on the centerpiece, but everything else is painterly. That's a very interesting way of doing things. So, little bro, we gotta start calling you big bro. You're a master of the things.
Yeah, I absolutely love the storytelling you have in here, and you definitely need to link us some Instagram or some type of art social media, because you didn't give me any links, and I want people to follow you because this is amazing work. I'm so glad that you found this community and that you were taking part in these, because I am blown away by your work, and I hope that we continue to see your stuff. What? You don't have any social media yet? I am rioting right now. Little bro. Don't make me go big sis on you. Go get yourself an Instagram. Alright, but yeah, this is amazing, and what Monk mentioned about the line art only being on that piece to call attention to it is amazing. I love that you pointed that out, Monk, because now that you said that, I can't stop staring at that one fact. Let's move to chat and see what people have to say. Punky says, holy shit, the lighting on this is amazing. I love how muted the colors are on everything but the symbol and the Preta, and your lighting on him is phenomenal. I also love how the symbol seems to be distorting his legs. This is so cool. Jesus says, this is incredible. I feel the dryness in the heat.
In your general direction. Your mother was a hamster, and your
wait for that soundbite to stop.
Of elderberry.
The dryness and the heat coming off of this piece, great attention to anatomy, shading, and the bones next to it add to the dread of this piece. Awesome. Jelly says, this has a very ghostly and lonely feeling. It really reminds me of a Salvador Dali piece. Excellent composition and very impactful. Meow says, this is very, oh, I hate that word. Oh no. What is that word, Monk?
Ethereal.
Ethereal. I hate saying that word. I can never read it. This is very ethereal. The blue makes it seem more calm and sad. Pastel says, this Preta is so unique and cool. I love how out of the box this went with the detail and story. The karma integration is really cool. Yeah, because the karma, I think it was Hindu and Buddhism. We're talking about karma. I don't have any social media links, and that's why I'm saying we gotta force ya. Get in there. Get in there. Alright, so I'm gonna come back.
No.
What?
Welcome in, Blend. Sorry that you can't stay.
Oh no, Blend.
We love you.
Yes, we love you, Blend. Thank you for jumping in and saying hi. It means a lot for you to do that as well. We miss your face. Okay, so the next one is spiders.
Spider.
And guys, go and check out Blend's Instagram. She's got the beautiful art on there. Definitely go and check her out. She also has a submission today. Alright, so I believe he's got some royalty-free music attached to this, so I'm gonna pause my music. I'm gonna stay quiet for the first playthrough, and then it's 2 minutes. So I think he's got a narration that he has with his image here. That was done traditionally. And it's called The Greedy. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch. And this is Spider's work, guys.
Bruh.
Bro.
The coffer I left you amounts to little in the end. A veritable drop of blood compared to the whole of this journey. I returned to our family manor, the squalid hamlet our blood bound to it, held the remnants of a greater time. It is now Decay's domain. Lady Talia of the Faint, a woman as bold as she was with or without drink. Now, her spectre clings to our once great home, her soul suffering the indignity of pseudo-death. The karmic tide and ritual saw her off, bones returned to rest, and devils remanded to their pit. Room by room, hall by hall, this day belongs to me, my sweet. But I digress. You will not find me here when you come. My apology is naughty, and my invitation for your own doom unabashedly still stands. I pray time will exonerate me. You likely will not. You will find the next entry in the place of this matter that now belongs to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn this down a little bit and let it continue to play. But yeah, like Spider, I really like that you are bringing like narrative and story writing into all of your pieces. I like that you're still doing a waifus. She is creepy as all get up. I also like that you have like alcohol bottles like all around her. But the crazy part about this is like this looks like it's pouring into her drink, but it's not quite pouring in there. It seems to be stopping right in front of the glass. So I feel like there's some real like storytelling in there. Like there's pouring bottles all around her, but she's not able to take part in the drink. So it's almost like a I don't know, enticing her, but she's not able to actually partake. Yeah, this I really like her form here as well, how you have like her hips and then you kind of like pull back in here. I also like the way you drew her arms. You've got some really skinny anatomy here that's working really well. I love her sunken in cheeks as well. Her undefined nose. Like this is a really beautiful piece, and then to have like that narration on top of it, awesome, awesome, Spider. Did you want to add something, Monk?
I so the piece itself, I love it. Came out really well. Good job on the anatomy. Everything is proportioned correctly, and it's a nice touch that you didn't go with just hunger specifically. You chose for this particular Preta that the thing that they hungered for most was alcohol. So it'll be interesting to see what other people have chosen as well, rather than just hunger specifically. And your narration, I enjoyed the story. I used to read a lot of like old English style books, and as well as just poetic literature, and so I enjoyed the vibe there. And then it felt like it was a like a Civil War era like time frame letter to somebody. It was very interesting, very Edgar Allan Poe esque, and so I enjoyed it very much, Spider. And I look forward to not only seeing more of your art, but hearing more of your narrations and the stories that you create. Thank you.
Okay, so let's see what Chaz has to say.
Little Bro says there was a sound in the background that sounded almost like wood being sawn, and it was so creepy. Yeah, I noticed that too. Very creepy. Enjoy the lurk pesto. Punky says, I love this piece, Spider. The story behind this illustration really brings everything together. She is creepy, but still hot. I love seeing the work you come up with on these. I can see how much you are growing with each one of these you do. The narration was creepy and fitting. I remember him saying he was going to have a struggle with, excuse me, heartburn, with making a Preta waifu, as they say, but as well as haunting. She does give off beauty. And Jelly says, very cool narration, story, and jarring. He really pulls you into this world you've created. The detail of not being able to drink is fantastic. Very awesome. I don't think there's anything else.
We'll come back here. See what's next. Okay, so the next one is Night Beams. Not the bean! So I think that... Oh, my chat got covered somehow. I think that we're all caught up in saying hi to everyone. And thank you guys for being here, and for all the ones that participated. I really do appreciate it, and I can't believe that we've been doing this for over a year. You guys are amazing. Thank you for making this what it is, because without each one of you, it wouldn't be happening. So, thank you. So let's go into Night Beans. I should turn my music back on. Let's see. So Nightbeam says, Preta, hello, I hope everyone is doing well. The idea behind the pose I picked is that the Preta ghost is haunting its past self. Oh, its past self as a warning. I believe a lot of people fear what happens after they die. And myths like this, I could see haunting people with worry before the time even comes. Although in this case, maybe it's good to be afraid of being so greedy. You'd end up as a starving ghost. I really love that concept of like it, you know, him haunting himself. I really love that a lot. To be honest, when I was seeing Bean work on this piece, I never got to see the bottom half of this piece, and I'm really excited that I didn't. Because when I saw Bean's submission, I was like, oh my gosh, there's a whole other part to this piece that I didn't know existed, because they were always zoomed in on the face of the Preta working on the hair, so I never knew that this bottom half existed. And when I saw it, I was blown away. I was like, holy crap, that adds so much depth to this piece. Also, I love that the way that you depicted the nudity, like how you didn't show anything, and how you shadowed that area very well, and then how you have like them on top of themselves. You got the blood on the face coming out of the mouth and the eyes, so it shows like that pain of being, you know, attacked by themselves. You have the Preta looking directly at the camera, so that brings a lot of emotional elements to it, choking their living self and then also choking their dead self. They have one hand around the living one's throat and then one hand around the dead them's throat, which is gorgeous, beautiful mirroring. I love that you made this piece a monochromatic, except for parts of like the trindles of the hair and like the teeth. I also like that you brought, I think the eyes are also pink. Okay, because they look red, because the black around them, it enhances that, so it almost looks like they're red and not pink. But this is just, it's gorgeous with the purples and the pinks and the way that you faded the pinks into the purples. I also really love how you have the steam coming from the nose. It adds a lot of that emotional element as well. And not completing the hair as well, it adds this really creepy and disturbing feeling with having that bald spot right there in the middle. So overall, oh my gosh, and your signature! When did you start doing that? I love that signature, it's a skull. You guys can't see the signature, unfortunately, because it's, because it's the screen, but yeah, it's right here. But yeah, this is a gorgeous piece. Bean. Oh my gosh. Okay, Monk, I'm gonna let you take over.
the first thing is whenever I see this hair, I know it's Bean hair. So that's absolutely wonderful. I can always tell when I'm looking at artwork by Bean because of the hair. Always so well done. I like my favorite thing is probably a little bit odd, is I love the folds in the fabric. All of the clothing, just how well executed the folds and the fabric were done. And even the folds of the skin, it just feels like I could grab at it. I wouldn't want to grab at the folds of the skin, but you know what I mean. And I also enjoy this color palette. I like that it went from this pale purplish, it's almost like a gray purple, into that very saturated hot pink on the hair. It just makes it all stand out, and the amount of shadow and darkness around the eyes, it makes it look like the white of the eye is actually black as well, and that adds to the creepiness. So kudos on the artwork as always. I would expect nothing less from Bean, and I enjoy the concept as well. The story is pretty dope.
Yeah, and the texture too on top of everything. It would feel so different if it didn't have that like paper-esque like texture on top of everything. So it's a lot of combinations of just great choices. I absolutely love the Bean. I even like that it has 3 toes instead of 5. I don't know why, but I mean, I could just keep finding and pointing things out that I enjoy about it. But yeah, let's move to chat. And guys, make sure that you click on that link tree, follow Bean in all the social medias, and they are on Twitch too. Make sure you go and follow them. They're a streamer. Did you want to reach out, or is it my turn? Remember?
I'll get it. No worries. Punky says, I was so excited when Bean did a piece for this month. Watched them a bit of their process over the last week, and it's amazing. I love the colors on this. The anatomy is on this is fire. The little bit of mist around the mouth of the Preta adds so much too. Fantastic work, Bean. I agree, Punky, 100%. Zeus. Watched Bean work on this, and so happy they got another week, because I knew this was going to be awesome. The colors are haunting as well as beautiful. As always, the hair is gorgeous, and the concept is something I never thought of. Prints, shirts, stickers, merch. Now! I agree, Zeus. And then, Tobin. Oh! That's what they said. And then, let's see, Jelly says, this is such a cool and terrifying twist. The lighting has a dream/nightmare feel, and the hair seems like it's floating. Very creepy. Amazing piece, Bean. And then Little Bro loves the colors on this. Goodbye, Snake. And yep, looks like that's all everything. I'm glad you liked my reading of your O's, Tobin.
Yeah, I'm glad that you read chat because of that right there. That made it all worth it. I was like, oh, I wouldn't have read it like that. I would have skipped it. So good thing you did it. Yeah, but definitely, like I said, go and follow Nightbean. Let's see, who's next? Oh, it is the monks.
Oh no.
Alright, so...
Avert the eyes.
don't avert the eyes. Hyper focus. Alright, so you start reading this one then.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I called this one Hunger. I had fun with this one. I was worried that I wasn't going to have time, and so I made the time. As soon as I found out what the myth was, I got cracking down on it. The part I had the most fun with was forgetting to make a new layer, and then having to make a completely new face, because the new face ended up being creepier, and I am happy about the end result. As far as like the background goes, I just wanted to stick to Japanese culture, so I made a pagoda-like house. The reason why it only has 2 tiers to the pagoda is because I was too lazy to force a 3rd tier behind the Preta's head. Too much work. This is technically a whip as well.
Oh, it's a whip?
Technically, because I kept forgetting to add... I was gonna have arms coming out of that hole in his chest. And I kept forgetting to go back to put them in.
Oh no. Yeah, I didn't know that. No, but, I watched you make this, and I have to say that I loved the face before, but it definitely, when you put the branches on top of its face, and then had to redo it, I love that you pushed through that. You didn't get too upset, you didn't give up, you didn't get frustrated, you just redrew the face, and I love that you said that this is a chance to do it better, and that you kind of just owned it. I mean, it speaks very, like I said, we were talking about traditional and how, like, you have to own your mistakes and move forward. I felt like you did that on a digital level, having to live with those mistakes and move forward. But yeah, like, I wish that I could zoom in on this face, guys, because the face... I hate that it won't let me zoom in. I'm actually considering changing the way I do things so I can start zooming in on people's pieces, because I feel like we miss so much detail. There's so much detail on this face. He drew like each individual tooth. Like the anatomy that you did here is really creepy. I didn't realize that you were gonna do something with the hole in the chest here. Now I want to see it finished. I also like the eerie feeling you have here with all of the lighting, how you have like all of these like really close foliage, and then how you have the foliage, towards the back. I really love your backgrounds. I hate backgrounds, so when I look at yours, I'm always amazed. But yeah, your moonlight. I love everything about your backgrounds. But yeah, I didn't know that you were gonna add more tiers on this either. Now, like, you're getting me to think, oh my gosh, you didn't finish it. But yeah, I want to zoom in on this face so badly. But yeah, it's a really creepy piece. And I'm glad that the first face got destroyed. I'm sorry, but this face is much, much better.
I'm glad too.
I guess let's, I always talk about your process too, and how you go from black and white to color. It always really impresses me. So, this is no different. Definitely love the gradients that go from the reds to the blues, and you've got like the color that's kind of near the red but makes the character stand out. So let's move to chat. Punky says, okay, but your version of lazy makes me feel like a sloth. Seriously though, Monk, this piece is gorgeous. I love the blues and reds in it, along with that beautifully placed leaf to keep it PG. I love the detailing on the face and the knuckles and the hands. They are my favorite part. Phenomenal work, Monk. As always, you are an inspiration. Yeah, you're gonna love those monster hands. I mean, have to. Jesus says, another stellar background. Preta is truly grotesque. The musculature is great, and the mouth is terrifying. If you do work more on it, I look forward to the finished product. Awesome job. And Jelly says, the lighting is so impactful. very surreal and scary. It feels like the viewer is next to be eaten or attacked. The face is absolutely terrifying. And Little Bro loves the lighting. And Tobin says those colors are fantastic. So guys, go and check out Monk's Linktree. He also does a comic. Definitely go and follow him in all the social media stuff as well.
Socials.
All the socials. All the things. All the stuffs and the things. But, yeah.
Thank you
Awesome
all for the
piece.
kind words.
Okay, let's come back
Mucho
here.
appreciado.
Okay, so
I
the
had a
next
lot
one.
of fun with that piece.
Huh?
Next
next-
one is Bucky.
Yep. Next one is Punkies. You guys ready for Punkies? I'm actually excited we got a lot of people a lot more time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this one is Punkies. Oh no, can you read it? My screen's all screwed up.
The title of Punkies is Lonely Ghosty. While this is not your most successful piece, I did get to do a lot of experimenting with it on how I ink digitally and how I choose my color palette for pieces. I see some serious successes and failures with how this piece finished out, but I am excited because it's not my normal genre of art, nor am I big with darker scenes. So this piece being mediocre makes me happy. It means I have room to grow. When I was doing the research for this myth, I was struck by the version of the Preta that was to be pitied, solitary, hungry, and alone was something that really resonated with me as someone who has spent a lot of time struggling through my life. I wanted to depict them in the lonely state they sit in, and I hope that the feeling comes through. I definitely get that this is a lonely character, just hanging out in this dark alleyway. It's kind of sad. It gives me that sensation that it's poor, and that possibly there's like a hint at some sort of homelessness here going on. But as far as the expression on his face goes, that's what strikes me most about the structure. And then the thing that strikes me most secondly is this color palette. I see that you mentioned something about the color palette. I love the transition from bright to dark and warm to cold. That turned out really well. And the rim lighting around the Preta's face and thighs and shoulders, that turned out really well too. I think that yeah, I'm gonna throw your words back at you. You said my version of lazy makes you feel bad. Well, your version of mediocre makes me feel bad. So because this is not mediocre, this is amazing. But I'm glad that the way that you look at it is that you see yourself as having a lot of room to grow. But this turned out beautifully. I really like the way this came out, and I could talk about this all day. The anatomy, for one, I could talk about that for an hour straight. So good job, Punky. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, the part that I really like about the piece is that your character is muted, and then you have these bright, vibrant colors to show like how this character is deceased. I really like that. They feel detached from this environment, and I love that there's some storytelling in that when you do it that way. I also like how you glazed over their eyes, which is really hard to tell when you're not zoomed in. And again, like that's why I want to say, like, I wish that I could zoom in, because you've done like a perfect glazed over, so they don't look like they are alive, you kind of like, it kind of looks like they have like cataracts if they were alive, because the way that you kind of like fuzzed out their eye and made it look more yeah, like muted. And I'm sorry, I have a spider on my back and I'm trying not to freak out. Anyway, this is an absolutely gorgeous piece. The anatomy, like Monk was saying, is gorgeous. I can't stop staring at the toes of the character and the fingers. You spent a lot of attention and detail to all the parts of anatomy, and you can definitely see that. I love the face too, and the way that you pulled the nose back and made the nose larger, and then pulled in the cheekbones. It adds a lot of the character to this person and makes me want to know what kind of things and what kind of person they were while they were living, and how they looked while they were living too. I also love how you knocked one of the teeth out. Just that little attention to detail makes them seem a little bit more just sad. You know, they feel, you know, you're getting like that emotion to come through. Yeah, and I love what you did with this perspective. It's on point. I'm not exactly sure what all of these like cords are, or ropes that are pulled in the back on the top there, but it's got me really interested. I would love to see, like, to go around this, and you have cracks in the building, just, oh my gosh, and then the gradients you have from the well-lit area to, like, coming back to where you've got the blues where the light's not hitting. These dark, vibrant colors. Amazing. So, yeah, let's move to chat and see what chat has to say. Jelly says, Punky, this is awesome. The Preta in the background are so detailed and amazing. This is a very successful piece and shows a story of loneliness, sadness, and isolation. Punky says, you make me blush, Monk. Jesus says, you're showing more skill forward, creepy dark art. Your attention to detail anatomy-wise is amazing. So much so you can kind of feel your piece. I love the pose and facial expression as well. Great job. Let's see, Meow says it's definitely different than your usual, and it is fire. Yes, I agree. I love you doing these horror type ones and pushing out of your comfort levels, Punky. You guys really know how to make a girl's ego swell. Oh my gosh. Let's see.
And then Somna says it needs a cat friend.
It needs a cat friend. So it's not lonely.
And Tobin says, oh, looks good. Looks cool.
Okay, I'm gonna switch back to the screen. And then I'm gonna run off camera to shake my damn shirt off. Because I got a spider on my fucking back and I'm afraid of spiders, so I'll be right back.
Jelly, get the paddle. Whack the spider. I was waiting to see Jelly coming into the scene with
okay,
the
I'm
frying
hoping it's
pan.
gone. I just shook my shirt, but if it's still here, I'm gonna be upset. I feel like it's biting me now. It's okay. I think I shook it out of my shirt. It was just hanging out on my back, and then it started biting me. Asshole. Okay. I guess it didn't like that I started sweating because I'm afraid of spiders. It's like, oh great, now it's getting weird in here. I'm gonna start biting the shit out of her. Okay, anyway, hi.
Welcome back.
You're not alone, Ted. Baby girl hates spiders. I don't like spiders. I don't want to hurt them, and yeah, but and let's see, I did end up doing a couple small fixes on it after I turned it in because I am pleased with the piece. I'm so happy y'all like it. Yeah, we love it. We don't just like it, we love it. Okay, so let's see. The next one is blends. And hi, by the way. I didn't say hi yet to Samna, yeah. Hi, Samna. All right, so let's jump into this next one.
I love this one.
Okay, so this one is blends, and this is called a Sense of Peace. This was kind of a vent piece I did last night. No lines. Just started with a sketch and painted and with Copic markers. With what has been going on in my personal life these past few months, I can finally see things looking up. I tried to capture that in the Preta, looking up, eyes wide, and pointing up to a better tomorrow. The background is a spiritual mist, bright in colors, a sign of new hope and happiness. I love that. One of the things that I have to say about this piece is I really love the expression on the character's face, but I also like how you added small details like having this Preta with gauged ears, with the gauge removed, so they're kind of like just saggy earlobes. I really like that you added that element. I also like how you brought in the Copic markers and went lineless. Oh, lineless is not easy. I think that you pulled it off really well. You can still see the depth of the rib cage. You can still see the shadows are on point. Overall, like, I just really like this character. Yeah, and I like the way you did the mist too. You've got this this blended back greenish color here. And I'm just kind of looking to, you've got some green Copic marker lines where you put like underneath the arms, on top of the belly, to kind of like push those edges as well. Nice. Anything that you wanted to add, Monk?
I love it. I like the message, and I know that you're dealing with stuff, Glenn, and I just like that you were able to turn the myth into a vent piece. I know that more than one of us has done this, and it means a lot to me that the monthly myth is able to do that for people. And this different approach for the Preta, of it being taken care of and being able to move on, instead of being stuck in limbo and being in a state of suffering. I'm glad to see this thrown into the mix. So much detail in such a short amount of time, and you've been working hours on end, so for you to have made the time, I respect and love you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, and exactly, that's, I love that you were able to take like a suffering character and then give them hope, and use that as a vent. That is like, I know that several people have used vents, like Monk said, and it means the world to see more people doing vent pieces with their art, because I think that it's a way to get emotions out and move on, to acknowledge our emotions in such a deep way, to focus on those emotions so we can look at them and then we can let them pass. So yeah, I love that you turned this in, and sorry, that yeah, it's beautiful. Let's look at what chat has to say. Puggy says, blend this piece is amazing. I love the warm brown tones popping out against those nice cool teals. I love the way you drew the ribcage, and the highlights on the belly and shoulders are phenomenal. Such good work, Blend. I love seeing what you do. Jesus says, wow, even after being cursed, still has hope. That's touching, and this piece certainly gives off a sense of hope. Everyone killing it with the anatomy. Cheers, Blend. Little Bro says, I honestly didn't expect to see a happy twist on any of these art, and it's really cool. Yeah, it is a really cool concept to take one with so much suffering and then giving it hope. That's what makes it such a powerful vent piece. I agree with that. Bean says, hello, Bean. This looks amazing, Blend. Can't stop looking at those cool eyes. Yeah, being that it's the only real red in the piece, it does make those eyes pop. Alright, did I miss any other comments?
Jelly said, Blend, your marker work is beautiful. I really like the story behind it and the warmth it brings.
You guys go and check out Blend's Instagram. Definitely go and give them a follow. Blend, like Monk said, thank you so much for being able to throw out a piece, and it's always great to have you around, and we love you, Blend. And DM me anytime. I am so horrible about talking about situations. I don't know. Yeah, just DM me. I'll talk to you. Alright, anyway, so...
We love you.
Yes, we love you. Here. Yeah, I've had a lot of traumatic things and situations happen in my life, so I never know what to say to people. So I'm like... Yeah. Just, I'm glad that you're here. Alright, so this next piece is Jesus's. This is the last entry, and I'm gonna go ahead and let it play through the first time through without saying anything, and then I'm gonna read what Jesus has here. Jesus, I just took the description from your video. I hope that was okay. So let me skip over here. Oh, what is this? Oh my gosh, wasn't that a Preta at the end too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn this down so I can play. I really like what you did with your title there. I'm gonna read this real quick though. Caramelice, is that how you say it? Caramelice? Back with another monthly myth video. This one is for the Preta myth. I still wanted to do a sculpt, but wanted to change things for the main video and do Chinese style shadow puppets. But with my armature stop motion. As usual, I made the music, and the Preta at the end is made from Sculpey and painted with Sharpie brushes. The myth is about greed, so without telling much, I hope the video is self-explanatory. I have to say that it really is. Like, it looks like this guy's begging. He's got his hands out. She rejects him and doesn't give him anything, showing that this person is, you know, fat and, yeah, food and not sharing. And then you have the character die and then unable to eat the food. So I think that you did really well with your storytelling. I love that you chose to do like your animation with this approach. Is this construction paper? I'm trying to figure out exactly how you did this. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I love the creature too. How you have it, you know, the person fall down and then you have this more monstrous silhouette. Yeah, overall, like, the storytelling's there, the animation is there. Yeah, really, I love that you're doing this. I hope to see more of this, and I really like the way you have created the music and atmosphere of everything. Just really well executed. And then the sculpt at the end. I didn't expect that. I actually didn't know that you did a sculpt as well. That was creepy awesome. I love that. So overall, just amazing work as usual, Jesus. Holy crap, man. Monk, do you want to add stuff?
I love that you. I love everything about it. Specifically the choice to go down this route of Chinese shadow puppetry.
Uh-oh, we lost Monk. Oh, we lost you for a second.
A second? I'll just rewind a second then.
Yeah, your camera is still off though.
But, oh, hold on. I shall return, Zeus. Zeus. Your art was so amazing that my Discord couldn't handle it. Huzzah!
He's returns.
I have returned. But, as I was saying, Chinese shadow puppetry is a tradition that's over 2,000 years old. And this myth, with the karma, with it being a belief that happens among so many religions and cultures, it is also an extremely ancient myth. And so I think that going with such a ancient approach definitely revives or does it justice. And I like that you do your homework whenever it comes to the music, because you chose Chinese puppetry and you also chose a Chinese style of music. As always, good job with just all of the effort that you put into your pieces. I love that you do your homework. I love that you always look for a way to push yourself, and I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you're a part of this community.
Yeah, so let's see what chat has to say. So, Bean says, I love the setup for your videos, Zeus. Each is unique, and the music is always a cool addition to the art. And I had to sculpt, couldn't help it, says Zeus. Yeah, I was like, you did all of that, and then you had the sculpt at the end. What? Little Bro says, I love that this is all done in silhouette. Reminds me of the shadow boxes. Oh, so it's Karma and Malice together. So Malice. Aha, got you. Let's see. Yeah, construction paper stapled together for each posing. Easy posing. No, that's awesome. I did a lot of construction paper animation, and so I love seeing that that you did this. It's one of the easiest animations to do. It's like one of the less time-consuming animations, but it gets your point across really well, and you did great using the silhouettes and everything. I mean, I hope that you do more of these, to be honest. It's amazing. Punky says, Zeus, first off, I love the fact that you went for shadow poetry on this. It was such a great way to tell the story. I love the way that you portrayed the character's greed, and the silhouettes are very defined and unique. Also, the dancing Preta at the end got me. Got you. See, Jelly says, Zeus, the animation is awesome. I love the way that you did this. As a sculpty Preta at the end, dang man, you have outdone yourself. Yeah, hi, welcome in, Symbolica and Zom. Let's see. I'm not here live. Bean says, I'm not here live for the reveals often, but I watch all the VODs, and y'all really kill it with each myth. It's impressive. Yeah. Especially Jesus, he does so much. He does so much. He does his own music. He does video editing. I mean, oh. Zeus, you are an inspiration. And you are definitely an inspiration. You make me want to do more. Let's see, that was difficult, surprising, it held together. Thanks for the kind words. It was amazing, Jesus. Okay, so let's move this down here. True, the traditional method requires larger puppet with sticks to hold them. That was posing too difficult. Might try it in the future. Nice. Oh, someone needs to stop chopping onions, says Zeus. No, I'm so glad that you are doing these submissions and you continue to blow me out of the water. I mean, like, you impress me with every submission, and I'm not even joking. This thing too, holy crap, this sculpt on this. Like his face, and I love the way you did his hair coming off the back here. Like the sculpt, I mean, I love the sculpt even. I wish that he wasn't just at the end just dancing and then goes away, because I want to see him better. Look at his mouth. Yeah, this is great. So...
Can you link your YouTube, Zeus? Or Dead, do you have it?
I can grab it real quick, yeah. Because that's actually where I got, it was from him. So,
yeah, don't only follow his channel, definitely give his YouTube a follow, because he uploads all of that on there.
Yeah, he's got 15 subscribers. Let's get more subscribers in here, guys. Subscribe to his channel. Alright, so I'm gonna turn this off. Turn the music back on. So this is the end of the reveal. We've looked at all the submissions, and I'm gonna do a gift card, and we're gonna vote on the next month. So, are you guys excited? We should do the poll. I always ask my co-host to do a poll, and it never freaking works. Do you want to try to poll? We're gonna try to do the myth.
Okay.
The challenge.
The good old-fashioned poll.
It's the challenge. Sorry, it's
challenge.
Challenge. Explanation mark challenge.
Huzzah!
You should draw. What? What? Who programmed that in there? Who did that? Okay, try again. Is Kappa really a thing? Hold on a second. Because I didn't do that as a joke. There must be some kind of, like, myth called a kappa. I'm not even joking. I wouldn't do that. Oh, there is. It is. It is. It's a turtle. It's a magical creature. And it looks like a turtle, like a ninja turtle.
I want one. I want one.
He's ugly though, guys.
I don't care.
How
dare you? How dare you?
This is.
It's not his fault. He's ugly.
This is a kappa.
Rude.
I was wondering, I was like, I didn't put any pranks in there, so this is a kappa. So
Look,
it's a weird turtle looking
he's
thing.
not ugly. He's not ugly at all.
Fine! Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, he's handsome.
Okay, so a Kraken. Well, I know which one I'm voting for. A Kraken. I want to draw a Kraken.
Nah.
Nah?
Old turtle dude. Old turtle dude.
Okay, so this is the Kraken, guys. It'd be a giant octopus that sinks ships, or squid. I guess the Kraken. Why have I seen squids and octopus as the Kraken? I'm confused.
Because that is what the Kraken is. The Kraken is a giant squid.
Yeah, but why do people draw it as an octopus then? Is it an octopus or a squid?
It's a squid. It's a Kraken.
Hi, Toast. Okay,
Hola,
so let's
Toast.
see. Challenge. How do I spell challenge? A what? Truth. Oh no, is this another one? Have we seen this one before? It's a bird of prey.
No, you're thinking of the rock.
Oh, the rock. So what the hell is this one? Oh, it's a sword-carrying giant bird.
Yo, this thing's dope, son.
Okay, so then this is the other one. So this is the to rule, which is like a bird that carries a sword, I guess. This weird little bird thing with a crown on its head? Yeah, it's got a crown on its head, and it carries a sword. Alright,
I'm gonna draw him with a fez.
A fez?
Yeah, a fez on his head.
A fez.
Yep. Because I saw one where he has a fez on his head.
What is a fez? Explain what a fez is. I don't know what that is.
It's the hat that Apu wears from Aladdin.
Oh.
That's what a fez is.
Okay, I am logging on to Twitch so I can make the poll, and then as the poll is going, we will do the gift card. Let's do creator. Sorry, I never have like the poll stuff ready to do because I always forget. Manage poll. What do you say? 5 minutes?
Yeah, let's do 5 minutes.
Monthly myth. Which one are you gonna vote for?
You already know my vote.
You gonna do the kappa?
No.
Kraken.
I'm gonna.
The Trule.
I'm gonna vote for the Kraken.
The Trule. Okay. And 5 minutes. Okay, starting poll. New results. Oh, and I didn't give you guys the Wikipedias. We don't need those, do we? Okay, so while that's going, I'll do this and watch tools. No, don't update. Okay, so let's do for the. Yeah, okay, it's still working. I was freaking out there for a second. Let's do exclamation mark passion, guys. For for the card. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, it's a $100 Amazon card. If you are not in the US, you still have to use the US Amazon site. And I'm hoping that you guys feed your passion with it, so that's why we do !passion. Please jump in here. Let's see what's going on. Oh shit, hold on, it reset. Because I dragged it across the screen and it decided to be an asshole. Okay, so reset. Type in passion again, I'm so sorry. Punky and Toast, go ahead and do it again, I'm sorry. There it goes, Punky's in. I dragged it across the screen and it decided it didn't want to stay as passion. The only requirement is that you guys have to have watched 25 hours of the stream. So make sure that your hours are up there. How do you check your hours again?
You just type in specs.
Okay, yeah, so !specs, guys. If you're unsure about how many hours that you've watched, you have to be at a minimum of 25.
I'm voting for Butt Kraken.
Okay, so it looks like Symbolica, you're not quite there. But it's really quick to get there. Like I think it's a week. It's okay, Symbolica. There'll always be next time. We do this every month. Only 873 hours. Am I even a real fan? Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh no, little bro! You're not quite there either. But yeah, don't worry, you'll get there in no time, like I was saying. I think it also counts, like, VODs too, if you watch the VODs. But, alright. So is everybody in here that can be in here? I just catch whatever streams I can when I get the chance. Yeah, I get that. I get it. It'll add up over time, though, even if you're just jumping in here every once in a while. Hi, Zell! Hi, Zell. Guys, go and check out Zell. Zell is a metal worker. Alright, so we have Jesus, Toast, Bean, Me Mouse, Nicholas, Punky, Spider, Tobean, and Zell. And Tobean, believe always watching. Oh boy. Tobean. Alright. Let's do this and see who gets this real quick. Actually, let's wait to see. The poll's almost over, so let's wait. It looks like Kraken is winning 10-4 on Kappa. So I haven't even voted yet, but I was gonna vote for Kraken, so I don't think I need to do anything.
But Kraken!
Yeah, Kraken is gonna win! Yes? Unfortunately, your streams are very late for me, so I can't drop by that often. That's why I allow VODs. I know that's not, like, amazing, but that's why those hours are included in the VODs. Because I know that, you know, not everybody can make it. And like I said, over time, you know, 25 hours is, you'll get there in no time. And we're doing this every month. Alright, yeah. So the Kraken wins. We are doing the Kraken this next month. And let's do this. Let's see who wins the giveaway.
The Kraken wins the giveaway.
There we go. Yeah, giant squid or octopus. Punky! And you guys can only win once a year. Yay, Punky! Well, shit. Yeah, now you have $100 to spend on the Amazon. Yay, Punky. Alright,
But
so
wait, yo,
yeah, Punky, send me an email that works. Yeah, make sure it works. Don't send me a broken email. So I can send that to you tonight. Bitches, I'm ballin'! Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna make a I'm gonna say goodbye to Monk first off, unless he wants to hang out. I give people that option. I'm gonna make the things for the stuffs that we do for the discords and the announcement stuff. So
the things
hmm?
for the stuff. The things for the stuffs.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make the stuffs, and we're gonna either say goodbye to Punky. I'm gonna say goodbye to Monk, or he's gonna stay either way.
I'll chill.
You'll chill? Okay. Bean, don't think I won't take you up on that. Wait, what happens? I'm available for dinner, Punky. You're gonna make Punky buy you dinner? Thank you for watching this reveal. Dog. Thank you. Thank you for watching this month's reveal. Yeah, next month is the Kraken. You guys are amazing, and hopefully I'll see you guys all next month. Alright, bye guys!